This is one of those like really easy to set up things that everyone should do, but no one knows about, right? And this is exactly why we're having these calls.
This is gold. It's really great gold.
That's amazing. I appreciate it. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and share with you guys how you can recruit insurance agents on Upwork in 2024. Sounds good? Perfect. Amazing. Let's go for it. So I'm going to scale this a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, and you will get access to this recording afterwards. Okay? So here's what we're going to cover. What is the website? How to do a job post on that website. I'll give you an example of a job post template, how you can source candidate, and then how you can set appointments from Upwork. And the craziest part about this is it's literally a free, unlimited lead source. You're going to go to upwork.com and you're going to create a free account. Okay. Now, creating the free account is really straightforward. So you guys, like, we're not going to do that together here, but you're going to be able to just create a free account on Upwork. And then after that, the next step is to create a job post. So pretty much you're going to click here on post a job, and then you're going to start answering these questions. Based on how you answer these questions, the software, the website will automatically source the best talent for you. So if you're looking, obviously, we're looking for a long-term project. So we're going to click long-term project, and then we're going to put a job title. If you put insurance agent, you're going to scare people away, right? So what I recommend you put is something like financial professional or whatever you want to put in there, okay? And then after that, we're going to need to choose the job category. We don't want to put financial analyst, accountant, or anything like that. So we're going to click on see all categories. And then you can choose what is more relevant for the angle that you're going for, okay? So, you know, if, for example, before that, you were working in IT and networking and you want to go for these kind of people, you could do that. Or for this case, we're just going to go for salespeople and people that work in sales and marketing, okay? So I'm going to click sales and marketing, and I'm not going to put any specialties or just sales and business development, and I'm going to apply it. So it's going to start finding people who are looking for work that are in sales and business development. So that's our first step here. Now, keep in mind, right, there's a lot of different angles that you could go for. You could go for people that work in HR, that are recruiters. You could go for high-ticket closers that are good in remote sales, right? Appointment setters, you can give them a better career by doing this. Sales managers, so that they can build their sales team, or just general sales people, right? There's different angles that you can go for. So we've already choose the title, the job category. Now the next step is going to be skills. What kind of skills do we want these people to have? So let's go for skills. And this is where you can choose which skills these people will have. So for me, for this specific example, I'd like to put lead gen. It's important to have people who know how to generate their own leads, people who know how to set appointments, people who know actually how to recruit people in their team, and are good in sales and sales management. If someone has these 5 or 6 skills, they're probably going to kill it, right? So let's start putting those in here. So let me go for, and you know, Upwork recommends 3 to 5 skills. The cool thing is you'll be able to know what percentage of skills these people have. So you'll see, for example, there's people that are considered in the 1% top, 10% top, 50% top, right? So you'll be able to see how other people have endorsed these people's skills. So it's really cool. So let's go for appointment setting. And then we can go for sales. We can go for sales management. Okay. What else? I mean, that's pretty good, but let's put in recruiting. So what do you guys think about this so far? Pretty exciting, right? Let's keep going. Yeah,
This
Sherry,
is
go for
so
it.
exciting. Me and
Nice.
my husband are listening and we're just like, wow, we need to do this. This is awesome. So thank you for this.
Of course, of course. That's why we're talking about it, right?
No, I think this is
So
amazing.
nice, cool. Well, let's keep going. So we got these 4 skills right here. And I would recommend you guys just skip all that and click next, okay? Now, how long will the work take? Basically, this is a platform for freelancers, right? So we are looking for people who have said they want something more than 6 months, because probably these people are looking for something full time, right? Longer term. Now, the level of experience here will depend on what you're looking for. Personally, I would just put entry, because you don't necessarily need people who are super advanced in sales or in sales management or anything like that. And if you put entry, it's going to include everyone who's also top talent. Okay. And obviously, we're going to put yes, this could become full time. Then it's going to ask you about the budget, and you're going to say you're not ready to set an hourly rate, right? So we're not ready. Continue without an hourly rate. And I was going to ask you to describe the actual position. So this part is key, because you need to sell people on actually going on a meeting with you, but at the same time, give them the right, expectations in terms of what this is going to be, so that you're not wasting your time. Okay. So I've actually wrote, with the help of ChatGPT a little bit earlier today, an ideal, job post for you guys. And by the way, I always use ChatGPT for our job post. So there's an About Us section where it says, and you would obviously like modify this, but I took an example of if you're working with Primerica, with WFG, which I believe are all like billion-dollar businesses, if not multi, then you could say like, hey, we're a billion-dollar business dedicated to building high performers within the financial services industry. Our mission is to empower the average American family to achieve their financial goals and dreams. If you're in Canada, you put Canada, and you adjust the size of the business that you work with, obviously. The role, we're seeking motivated financial professionals to join our team. This is an exceptional opportunity for someone who's eager to elevate their career to the next level. As part of our team, you will have access to training programs, a supportive community, cutting edge tools to maximize your effectiveness, and opportunities to quickly grow within the company, and even lead your own team, right? So I'm kind of setting expectations in terms of what you'll have to do once you're in this role, but at the same time, I'm not writing like you'll sell insurance, because this could scare people away, right? So this is all making sense so far. If you guys have questions, by the way, you can just put a 1 in the chat, or use like the Zoom hand or whatever, so you can stop me and I can answer questions along the way. In terms of, oh yeah, we got Seyi, go for it.
Hi. Okay, so I have 2 questions. The
Yep.
first one, at the top of the screen for Upwork, there was something about taxes. So put in your GST and HST. I don't know if that also applies to us.
No,
And then
no.
the second, no, it doesn't. So ignore, right?
Yeah, as you see, I'm ignoring it. It's not there.
Okay.
Because we're not actually going to hire anyone in Upwork. We're just going to source them from Upwork. So this doesn't apply to us.
Okay. Secondly, can we do this on like LinkedIn?
No.
No.
This is for
Okay.
Upwork specifically. So you could create a job post on LinkedIn, but this would be an entirely different training. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Good questions. All right. Stop me if you want. If not, I'm just going to keep going. So in terms of responsibilities here, I've put some examples: develop and manage client relationships, understanding their financial needs and providing tailored solutions, collaborate with other team members to share best practices and contribute to team objectives. In terms of requirement, wanting to help people, being hungry for more and willing to work hard to reach your goals, being comfortable speaking to customers, being able to manage your own schedule, and no previous work experience required is what I've put in here. So again, we want people to apply. What we offer: on-cap earning potential, flexible working hours to accommodate your lifestyle. You can do it part-time, full-time, and regular training and development sessions to help you stay at the top of your game, both professionally and personally. So this pretty much wraps it up. Now, what I'll do is I'll just copy this straight from the doc, and I'll put it in here. And now I'll make it pretty, right? So I'll just make sure that it looks good for someone who is reading this. And this really makes a big difference. Just putting those spaces. All right. So we got about us, the role, what you'll get access to, responsibilities, requirements, what we offer. About us, the role, responsibilities, requirements, what we offer. Good. Perfect. So I'll click on review the job post. And yeah, that's pretty much what people are going to see. Those are the skills that we're asking them to have. And in terms of scope, more than 6 months, contract to hire opportunity, no budget. We're going to post this job. Okay. So now that's a job post on Upwork. Now people could technically apply through there, but the volume is going to be really low. But here's where the magic happens. For every job post, you get 30 invites, okay? And you can put as many job posts as you want. So typically what I've seen is freelancers on Upwork are looking for work. So they actually reply like at a very high rate. It's like about 70% of people that actually reply with, yes, I'm interested, or no. If you have a good job post, it's going to be mostly yeses, okay? So now I'm going to share with you guys how we can best leverage these 30 invites. And this is where we're at right now. So we're at sourcing candidates. So we're going to obviously select the locations, and then we'll start throwing in the invites. So we don't want anyone in Bangladesh or Pakistan, obviously. So this is where we're going to go into filters, and we're going to go into location. Now let's just use United States, for example. Okay. And now this is giving me only people in the US with different profiles that are looking for work opportunities. Okay. And you can see their skills here and what percentage compared to other freelancers people have rated them. So this lady, Natalie here, she's like in the top 1% for virtual assistants, top 10% for sales and customer service. So she's probably a very high level person. So what I would do is just invite her to the opportunity, right? Send invite. Now I got 29 more. So I'll just look at these people. This person has already made 400K on Upwork. So this tells me she's probably super high level. She's top 10% in sales, customer service, lead gen, telemarketing. I'm going to invite her, see if she's got some interest. So, you know, this is where you pick and choose, but there's basically a very long list, like pretty much unlimited freelancers, right? And you can just always post more jobs. So you guys get the idea. I'm not going to go through and invite everyone, but the cool thing is you can get some answers like really quickly. Okay. So virtual assistants, lead gen, you know, you can decide what works. So I see Sherry here. You have a question? Go for it.
Yeah, so I see you have 30 invites. How often do you get invites, or is it every time you post a job?
Yeah, it's every time you post a job.
Okay. So you
And
would
it's-
have to go through this every time to get 30 invites.
Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes, right?
Right. Okay.
And
Just checking.
personally, yeah, and personally, I've never sent 30 invites and not found the person I was looking for. Okay. Whatever the role was. Now, just to be honest with you, I do take the time to go through these people and look at who would be a good fit, in my opinion, for what I'm looking for, depending on like what they write here. Okay. Depending, because this is like how they define themselves. This is how other people have defined them, right? And you can see their job success. So this lady has made 400K on Upwork. She's at 100% job success rate. So she's probably amazing, right? Some other people, you'll see like a 20% job success rate. You're not going to invite them, right? So this can really help you get some high quality recruits on your team. Cool.
Can you narrow that down to area
Let's see.
area of the United States?
Let's do California, just for example. If if I can spell it. No, it's per
Okay.
country.
Gotcha.
Why is it not showing it now? I think it's because it's already there. United States has disappeared. Oh, I think it's already there.
You
but
already selected it, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
you
wanted to
guys
ask,
get, yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
like the 30 invites, I didn't really get it. So if I get 30 invites, then I need to repost the job, right? To get another 30.
Yeah, exactly. And every time you'll need to post the job slightly differently. Obviously, otherwise Upwork will catch on to what you're doing. Right?
Okay.
So yeah, makes sense. You can go with, you know, basically what kind of income these people are asking for, what kind of job success rate they have, how much money they've made so far, and you know how early they've been active. But I like to keep this pretty open and just look at their profiles and handpick who I'm looking to hire. Yeah, go ahead, Colton.
So once you've invited them to the job, they're going to apply to it, I assume, and then that's when you reach out to them, or
Absolutely,
kind of schedule an appointment.
So that's our next step. That's where
Okay,
exactly
good.
where I wanted to go. So pretty much once people reply, you'll see there's a chat function in here. So in Upwork, there's messages. So, you know, now this is messages from other job posts that I've done, but pretty much, you know, people reply, they say, yes, they're interested. And then you can go ahead and set up the appointment, say, hey, please book here. You send in your link and then they book. Okay. So it's super simple. If you don't have a Calendly, you can just click on this YouTube videos and I show you how to do it in 15 minutes. And that's how you get free leads, guys. That's it. Pretty simple, right?
That's awesome. Thank you, Pavel.
Yeah. I wanted to ask a question about the follow-up after they've responded. So you're just sending them a link to the presentation itself. You don't need to do the first part where you're asking, do you have what's your the
Yeah, you
recruiting
don't.
script.
So keep in mind that these people are freelancers, right? So you just send them basically a link to book an interview with you. Okay. And then on the interview, I would heavily recommend you guys use our exact recruiting pitch deck because that's going to be really cold friendly. So I would want you guys to use our exact recruiting pitch deck here. So you would just use like exactly, you know, you would do this exact call pretty much with those people. Try to identify, you know, what piqued their interests, why they're interested and all that. Okay. But you'll get like great show rates. You won't have to follow up with people too much after they've said, yes, I'm interested. Because keep in mind, kind of like you have that frame of offering a job. So this could result in you having the objection of like, hey, is this 100% commission based? But then this is where you would deal with that, right?
If we did this and we're in the accelerator builder program, we just send them our calendar link that you made for us, right?
Absolutely. That's going to be even better because then they get all the reminders, they get like all that stuff. They get
Oh,
videos
okay,
sent to
okay.
them and yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Yep.
cool. I'm even more excited now.
It's going to nurture them even more on how to show up.
No, I think this is great. I think it'll be an awesome tool to use.
Yeah.
For sure. I really like the fact that they're describing themselves so you can kind of gauge from that on who would be a good fit.
Absolutely.
Are there
Absolutely.
other sites like Upwork where we can like utilize, like I'm thinking, I don't know, Indeed? I've never utilized these kind of things before. So are there any other ones besides Upwork where we can kind of utilize a similar framework?
So I've actually got, I'm planning the training that we're going to have a month from now in this same call. And it's going to be another big breakthrough like this one, similar, but different. And it's another way that you can generate, you know, free leads online. But I think, you know, for right now, I wouldn't try everything at once. Just do the
Yeah.
Upwork thing, right? Like if you just do this once a day,
Okay.
right? Like imagine that you just do this once a day. It takes
Perfect.
you like 5 to 10 minutes to send out the job post, and then maybe 30 minutes to send the invites, and you see who replies, and you're just booking appointments through DMs essentially.
Okay, cool. That works.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm not sure after how many job posts Upwork will say that's too much, but
Mhm.
personally, I've probably done like 20 job posts in the last 3 years, and I've never had any issues. So I don't know if you do 20 in a day, if they'll say like, hey, that's too much, right?
Yeah,
But
like
I've done,
maybe it works like an email system, like warming it up kind of, and then being consistent with it. I don't know.
well, in the past, I've done 2 or 3 in a day for different roles, and
Yeah.
it's been working fine.
Perfect. That works.
I have a
Cool.
quick question, Pavel. Thank you for this. This was great. Would you shy away from putting up front this is a commission only position?
No, I wouldn't personally, but also like, and I don't want to seem cocky or anything, but I think I would get better results if I don't put it. And if I just like motivate these people on the calls and be like, hey, this is better for you. And I know I can sell the commission base very well. So it wouldn't be an issue. If you're hitting that hard objection and it's not happening, then you could write it down in the job post. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. But I think, if you decided to do this for yourself, then you can probably communicate why it's better to other people also. So yeah.